So what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today it's like the first morning that it's starting to cool off a little bit, like summer's starting to come to an end, and just a little bit of a crisp in the air, and just feels so nice. The thing is, we have a lot to do today, so it's time to stop, just moseying around. Gotta move these cows now. Alright, let's see if we can sneak open this gate. They're all looking at me, but I need to open this gate so we can tell them where to go, because they're going over here today. I think they see it. I haven't called them yet. Put the stepping post in to hold the gate. Okay, we're looking good. 1, 2, 3. Hey, cows! Come on, cows, come on! Come on, cows! Come on, cows, come on, let's go, everybody, let's go. Everybody's moving, let's go. Come on, cows. Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. There we go, good cows, good cows. All right, as you can see, this paddock here, especially like this little top section right here, it's not the normal grass that they're used to being moved onto. That's why, look, check them out. Oh, here we go. Getting a little bit of a stampede running. Why? Because that's what they do. But in the shade over there, and then around the other side of the pond, there's a lot more grass, enough to give them at least a day, at least one day. And I need them to eat on this, so I can give the rest of the farm time to rest and recover. The reason being is that this is September and it is extremely dry. It is much drier than it was last year, that's for sure, especially this time of year. And the grass isn't growing up as much. It's still growing, but it's not growing as fast as it normally would in early summer or springtime. And then there's another combination of two other factors too. Is that one, this poly wire here, it's starting to fail. This poly wire here is starting to fail, which is not a good thing. See, look, they're all amped up for some reason today. This stuff's supposed to last about a year, and it's been up just about a year. But what's happening is on the ends, you can see there's filaments of the steel or whatever filaments, the metal filaments in there, and they're breaking. The wire's still up, but the filaments are breaking. So it's losing conductivity big time. And this is what I have around most of the farm. This is what I set up our lanes with. This is what I set up just about everything with. And what's going on is the cows are starting to touch it, not get shocked, think, oh, this is just a little piece of rope that's nothing, and they're just walking right through it. And the thing is, at this time of the year is probably one of the worst times of the year for the cows to start getting out. So they're getting into other paddocks where they shouldn't be. And then the second thing is kind of my fault. Well, not kind of, it is my fault. I'm clipping too late in the season. I should have clipped earlier. See, I'm trying to fight the goat weed, this stuff here, and I clipped this paddock here thinking that it would recover, and it's not, because we're just not getting any rain. Then this paddock here, this one, and actually this one that I'm standing in right here, are the two worst paddocks on the farm by far. Because I mean, this is just clay. Because this is just clay and it's just very eroded soil. Down a hill on the west side, I mean, it just doesn't get very much sun and doesn't really hold water too well. So not the best. Over there it's a little bit better, and then on the far side of the pond there's actually a lot of grass over there. So needless to say, the cows are not too happy with me. I know you're not happy with me, but you need to eat this down, okay? And yeah, see, over here there's not much, okay, but in the back there's a lot. On the other side there's a lot, okay, Betty? Don't get mad at me. She's upset with me for sure. Because this isn't the grass that they're accustomed to by any means. I mean, they're used to really lush, good pasture, and they're not too happy about it. And that brings us to the project for the day after we take care of everything else, because we have a couple of other things to take care of, and that is on the other side of the farm. While they're on this side, I'm going to work on the other side. We're putting up different wire. We're putting up 12 gauge aluminum high tensile wire to where it's going to conduct electricity no matter what. There's no filaments that can break, there's no nothing. So yeah, poly wire, it's good for about a year, then no good. Well, that's a good sign. So check this out. I was using the table saw the other day, and this thing, the plug here, they actually fused together. I don't know what happened. I cannot, for the life of me, pull these apart. And we need that extension cord to run to our brooder because we had a little duckling hatch out. So we ended up getting another extension cord that we can run over to our brooder, because that one I think is toast, or just dedicated to the chain to the table saw. So what we gotta do is plug this in here and run this to the other side. If I don't get completely tangled up in this thing. Alright, we got the extension cord ran. Now we just have to put down a fresh layer of bedding. Feels like we haven't done this in a while. We haven't, because the last ducks that were in here were the ones that are now having the eggs for the babies, and we do not have enough. We gotta go grab another pine shavings. And I gotta tell you, I like these, the fine pine shavings much better than the flakes. Because believe it or not, even though these are, you know, smaller, they tend to get less places. You know, they stay out of the water better, they stay out of the food better. Why is that? To be honest with you, I had no idea. And this right here is our hover brooder that I really do like. That way we don't have to worry about any kind of fire with the heat lamp or anything. This way, much easier, much better. Of the meat chickens that we've done, of the ducks that we've done, we have not lost a little duckling or a little chick in the brooder yet, which is something that I like to pat myself on the back for. So, there we go. Fresh layer, deep bedding. This is probably about 8-10 inches right now. We're all set up. We got water. We got a little bit of food. Actually, a lot of bit of food. Way too much food for him, but we have. He's gonna have some little friends in the next couple days, filled with niacin, because ducks need that. A little bit of grit. Got a little toy for him over here because he's gonna be by himself, and obviously the hover brooder. So let's go get the. Now I keep saying little guy for some reason, but I'm really hoping it's a girl. Here's the little guy, hopefully, like I said, little girl. But just hatched today, so far one. But we imagine that this little one's gonna have a lot of little friends. So, gonna dip its beak in the water, and gonna let it do its thing, get going. Can you reach your food? Wow, he's so small. And okay? Yeah, you can reach it. Okay, we're gonna show you where it's warm too. I'm gonna show you where it's warm. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. Here, it's warm under there. It's warm under there. Okay. I might actually have to lower that a little bit. And yes, this is one giant brooder for one little duckling. This thing here, it's a 4x8. I think it can hold 100, at least 100 chicks. Actually, I'm wrong. It can hold 128. So. One, he's got, you know, the little penthouse suite here to himself for a little while. Hopefully, later today, actually, hopefully there's going to be more hatching, if not tomorrow. But we should have a steady stream of ducklings hatching over the next month or two. Finally getting to the main thing I need to get to today. And going to go to Polyface Designs. I love this thing. This thing saved me a whole bunch of money. For some fencing tips. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire here. This is a 1/4 mile of 12 gauge high tensile. And we're going to do exactly as Joel Salatin says in here. And this is going to be the new lane for our cows. Actually for our llamas, for everything. We're going to see if we can figure this out. We'll do it exactly what Joel says. Okay? And we'll see. 3 inches in.
Oh, don't pity me, 'cause I'm not dressed in silk shirts, and the fashion world, it seems, passed me by.
Alright, think I did it.
I've got no
This is the way
roll of
that
money
I'm supposed to do it. Okay.
stashed
Now we got
inside my pockets, but I've got 1,000,000 acres of rosy western sky. I'm the richest, poorest cowboy down in Texas, and I smile and count my blessings every day. I've got white clouds overhead, sage grass for my bed, and I can have my pick of any cactus on my way. Oh, out here I'm king of all that I survey, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't need a deed or paper bill to sell, 'cause I'm king of this dusty cattle trail.
All right, well, it's extremely hard to film and put up fence, especially when you're doing like 500 feet. See, this here, Joel said in his book to leave this like a 2-foot tail out so it can wrap around and be a jumper to the gate, which will go there. So this, I think this works pretty good. Look at it. I mean, we're looking like, you know, this right here is going to be the permanent deal here for us. And see, look, I had this one in for now, but I'm gonna replace it. But check that out. See, that's one of our little fiberglass fence posts that snapped because when the wire is not on, the cows just come and push it and it's gone. And then the one other issue that we're having is this little, we have a little valley right here. This drops down a little bit, so I'm gonna put in a T-post because that will pull that up like nothing. So I'm gonna put a T-post in so it drops the wire down just a little bit, because that is way too high. This is obviously going to be a multi-day project, but I think this is pretty good. I like it. I mean, here, want to hear something? Listen to this. You hear that? That's how they supposedly got the blaster noise from Star Wars, is like that, with a maybe a little bit tighter fence, because this is just hand pulled. But that's supposedly how they got it. So we're gonna get back at this again tomorrow. It's probably, I don't know if you can hear me because it's super windy out. But if you want to see how this completely turns out, hit that subscribe button down below, ring the notification bell so you get notified when we put up new videos. Hit the like button because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and drop a comment if you like, all right? Until next time, see ya, bye.